recording.
Alright.
Are we out of here?
I don't think we're live, but...
Well, let's not worry about it one way or the other. Mistakes do happen.
Right. Okay, so Ordinance Subcommittee is
Yeah.
convened, and if you wouldn't mind telling us first and last name. And
Sure. My name is Julie, Julie, and my last name is Coppolis, Coupoulous.
Okay.
Alright. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm pretty involved in the farming community out here, and I'm also a baker. And I've recently decided I love living in Easthampton. I've been here for 4 years, and I've been traveling outside of Easthampton to kind of like get my bread. I'm going to that place, the Hungry Ghost, and that's where I work to make money. And I just was kind of like, this is silly. Easthampton has got a lot of potential, and I feel like it's up to the people in the community who want to work here and who want to live here to create an economy. So being the age that I am and having the experience that I do, I don't have the capital to start like a bakery in town right now. So I was thinking, well, what can I do? I went to the Easthampton Farmers Market, and there are a bunch of people there who sell breads and little desserts, and they're all from Williamstown, and they're from Northampton, and I'm saying, why are these people selling in Easthampton? Why aren't there people from Easthampton selling in Easthampton? And so I did a little research, and I realized that the reason why these people are selling in Easthampton is because Easthampton has a zoning ordinance that prohibits people from Easthampton who live here from cooking out of their homes in a residential kitchen and selling to the public. And this ordinance, from what I understand after doing a lot of research with the planning board, was put in place. It's basically a misinterpretation of what's written in the ordinance. So what it says now is that you can't have a bakery out of your home. And it's my understanding that was put in place in the 80s, and there was a man who tried to run a retail bakery out of his home, where people were coming in and out, they were sitting and having a cup of coffee, they were eating a donut, and it was his home, and there was a lot of traffic, and so they said, no bakeries out of your home. So now, 30 years later, people who want to bake and sell out of their homes are running into problems because it says no bakeries, but a bakery by definition is not the same as a residential kitchen, which is a state. There are all kinds of state regulations that specify what you can bake out of your home and sell from it. So if I were to have a residential kitchen out of my home, like it is allowed through Massachusetts state law, like people in Northampton or in Williamsburg do, then I'd have to get ServSafe certified, and I would have to go through Jackie Duda, who's the health inspector. She'd have to come and look at my home, she'd have to talk to me, she'd have to make sure I was certified to sell food out of my home. And so I've just been going through this whole process in order to kind of make sure that I don't know, I want us to be represented in Easthampton as people doing things, and it seems I have been getting involved in preparing for the farmers market, and it just seems I don't know, people from Easthampton should, this is the whole like produce locally, sell locally, buy locally movement. It's about staying where you are and producing so your local economy like thrives. And I really believe in that. I think it really works. And so that's why I'm here.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I was reading, the handout that we had for the planning board, and the thing of it is, I already decided I'd be in favor of doing this, but after listening to her explanation, I'm more in favor of doing it than I was before, because I think this is a good step for everybody. I mean, it's a good step for the town, it's a good step for her, and I don't think it's going to hurt anybody or anything else. And I think, and it all goes back into our zoning. Our zoning definitely needs need some common sense put into it. And it conflicts from one rule to the other rule and everything else. And when you were explaining about the other guy with the bakery at home, I haven't got the clue. I never heard of that. And I mean, if the guy was selling donuts, I would have heard about it.
Oh, yeah.
So I would, I'll make a motion that we allow this right here.
My only question is, I was just gonna try to look it up. I don't have the itinerary for tonight in front of me, whether or not it's on, this, I was thinking that this was public speak time, whether or not it was on our agenda.
This is on the agenda.
For tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's what I was
Yeah.
concerned about. It's like, all right, I second the motion for.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
So we'll go to just notify the planning board and it'll go from there, and then they'll have a joint hearing, and then it'll go to the city council.
Great.
And I hope you're there at the planning board meeting.
Yeah, I've been doing this strong for a little while now. We started this in December, like
Pretty
I was
good.
telling you.
Pretty
So I'm anxious to get started. I don't know if Nathan, you weren't here for this, but the farmers market does start in May, and I understand that it's a little bit of a time crunch. I know that it has
That
to
moves
be.
slow like a snail.
Oh, it does. I know. You're telling me.
Something like this, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps. And, well, I don't know when they'll put you on the agenda at the planning board.
Yeah.
So, I could stop in and see Jessica and see what,
That would be great. I mean, I've been talking to Jessica almost exclusively. She's been so helpful, and
well, I'll tell you what, as far as I'm concerned, I don't get along with planners as a rule, but she's a big improvement over Stuart, as far as I'm concerned.
I didn't know Stuart.
Huh?
I didn't know Stuart, but she's a good lady.
No,
She thinks
I don't always agree with her, but I mean, it's easier for me to go along with some of her stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's politics involved in everything too,
Do you know what the rules are about how long you have to give the public notice before you have like a public speak and joint meeting like that?
Oh, for the city council? When it comes to the city council, if it gets on a planning board, and this committee again, the joint vote, right?
But the joint vote is where it's supposed to be open to the public.
And they're all open to the public. Every one is open to the public. This is open to the public this evening.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you had to give notice prior to having this meeting.
they publish it in the paper.
Okay.
Right.
I mean,
But whether it's 15 days, I don't know the exact.
the legal notices are there.
So yeah, Jessica was saying it could be almost a month, and I'm just saying every time I have one of these meetings, everyone's like, yeah, it's a great idea, and then a month passes, and there's another meeting, and then a month passes, and there's another meeting. I do understand that this is the way that it works. This is how government works. It works slowly, and it works slowly because you have to make sure that every base is covered.
But the only thing is, see, we already had one council meeting in April, right? Yeah.
Did we? Yes, I was
Okay,
last week.
and then we'll have our second one. And if it isn't done by then, it won't come to us to the first council meeting in May to set the public hearing, and then it wouldn't be
Right.
to the one after that, so we're talking maybe June, and about maybe the third week of May before you can get an okay.
Right.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
that's fine. I just want to make sure that it's moving as quickly as it can. That like this stuff just.
Nathan and I will expedite it for you.
I'm sure you will. I trust you, gentlemen.
Because we're gonna go steal your carrots that you planted.
I did plant some carrots. All right, guys.
Okay, motion to adjourn?
Do we want to talk about special permits? Or do you want to wait for Salem for that?
We'll wait for Salem for that, if you don't mind.
Motion to adjourn, a second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye?
Aye.
All right, 6:22.
Thank you for coming. I forgot your first name already.
Julie.
Julie!
Yeah.
Oh, Julie.
Julie Coppolis.
Julie Kapopoulos.
Yeah.
And see, she kept saying it, and I knew Topolis in town, it was Coppolis.
Let me just double check. It's Copoulos.
That's it.
Okay. Sometimes the spell check on it, the autocorrect
Yeah,
on these
exactly.
things, and it's just like, just to be sure. All right.
I haven't been to that Creek Festival in Springfield in a long time.
I've never been. My grandparents are from Lynn.
Okay, you have a good one.
You too, guys. Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you, and good luck to you.
Do you have anything with, we used to go to Bread Euphoria more frequently than Hungry Ghost. What's your thought on Bread Euphoria?
Delicious bread.
Does it rise to the same level? I haven't been to the Hungry Ghost, so.
You've never been to the Hungry Ghost? You gotta go there. You gotta go. It's a whole different experience. I think that sourdough bread like that, don't get me started on sourdough bread because I can talk your ear off, but it's a product of its environment, and so it changes with who's making it, where they're making it, so it's apples and oranges.
We'll walk by, we'll rip a piece off, so you have to sell it for
All
half
right.
price. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.